How to make lemongrass tea. Dive into a symphony of zesty, aromatic flavors with our fresh lemongrass tea, a drink where each sip is a blend of citrusy magic, subtly sweet notes, and a hint of tropical bliss. It's not just tea, it's a day brightener, and oh so addictive. Prepare to be enchanted. I love how the lemongrass infuses the tea with its citrusy and slightly minty nuances. Lemongrass tea can be served warm or with ice for a refreshing afternoon drink. It makes a great base for smoothies too. It's not actually tea, since it's made from lemongrass stalks instead of tea leaves, but this herbal beverage is perfect served hot or cold. Even better, it's super easy to make yourself. Welcome to Best Choices. This video will tell you how to brewing the tea and adding other flavors. Now let's talk about the process. Ingredients. 1. 4 cups, 950 milliliters water. 2. 2 cups, 150 g, lemongrass stalks. 3. 1/4 cup, 50 g, sugar. 4. Milk, cream, honey, ginger, and/or lime. Things you'll need. 1. Sharp knife. 2. Cutting board. 3. Saucepan, pot. 4. Teacup, mug, or glass. 5. Teapot. 6. Pitcher. 7. Refrigerator. Method 1. Brewing the tea. Number 1. Chop 2 cups of lemongrass stalks or leaves. Hit the stalks with the flat side of your knife blade to bruise them. This will release the fragrant oil inside of the tough stalks. Then, carefully give the lemongrass a rough chop. The pieces should be about 1/2-1 in, 1.3 to 2.5 centimeters, long. If you're using homegrown lemongrass, you can use the leaves to make the tea. There's no need to bruise the leaves, though. Chop the lemongrass on a cutting board so you don't dull your knife blade or damage your countertop. Since lemongrass is often sold already cut if you buy it at a grocery store, the number of stalks you'll need will vary. Number 2. Bring 4 cups, 950 milliliters of water to a boil over high heat. Pour your water into a medium-sized saucepan or another similar pot so the water doesn't boil over once it heats up. Then, place it on the stove on high heat for a few minutes until it reaches a boil. Be careful as the water heats up. The pot will become very hot. Number 3. Add the lemongrass and continue boiling the water for 5 minutes. Once the water reaches a rapid, rolling boil, it's time to add the lemongrass. Carefully drop the chopped lemongrass directly into the boiling water. If you need to, give it a stir with a long-handled spoon to ensure the lemongrass is completely submerged, then let it steep in the boiling water for about 5 minutes. A rapid boil means if you stir the water, it shouldn't stop bubbling. Hold the lemongrass close to the surface of the water when you drop it in. This will reduce the chances that it will splash back onto you. Number 4. Pour the mixture through a strainer to remove the stalks. After the tea has finished steeping, it's best to strain it so you don't accidentally end up drinking any fibers from the lemongrass. Pour the tea through a fine mesh strainer or colander into a pitcher or another container. While lemongrass is perfectly edible, the fibers from the stalks might be an unpleasant addition to a soothing cup of tea. If you like, you can strain the tea directly into your teacup. Number 5. Serve right away if you prefer warm tea. A warm cup of lemongrass tea is soothing and delicious in the morning or on a cool day. Once you've strained it, you can enjoy the tea as soon as it's cool enough to drink. Sweeten the tea in your cup with a little honey or sugar, if you like. Number 6. Chill the mixture to make iced tea. If you prefer iced tea, place your pitcher of lemongrass tea into the refrigerator for an hour or so. This will create a refreshing, citrusy herbal tea that's perfect on a hot day or served with your meals. To make sweetened iced tea, stir in 1/4 cup, 50 g, of sugar before you place the tea in the refrigerator. For the best results, serve the chilled tea over ice. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Method 2. Adding other flavors. Number 1. Stir in a splash of milk if you like a creamy tea. If you like milk in your tea, you'll probably enjoy it in lemongrass tea as well. This traditional tea addition will cool off a cup of hot tea, and it adds a creamy mouthfeel to this herbal treat. The amount you use depends on how much you like, but it's best to start with about 1 US tablespoon, 15 milliliters, and work from there. If you like, you can use heavy cream or half and half instead. Number 2. Add 1 tsp, 7g, of honey for a sweeter tea. The rich sweetness of honey perfectly complements lemongrass. Measure out 1 teaspoon, 7g, of your favorite honey, then stir it in until it's completely dissolved. If you still want your tea to be sweeter, add another tsp, 7g, of honey. Number 3. Steep the tea with ginger for a little spice. If you want to use fresh ginger root in your tea, slice off a piece that's about 1 in, 2.5 centimeters, long. Scrape off the peel. Then, drop it into the water while you're boiling the lemongrass. A tea made from ginger and lemongrass will be spicy, tangy, and comforting, and it's especially soothing if you have a sore throat or a head cold. Number 4. Squeeze in a little lime to enhance the tangy flavor. Lemongrass has a natural citrus flavor, but it's a little more mellow than using actual lemons or limes. If you want to amp up the citrus taste, squeeze a wedge of lime over your tea. Start with about 1/2 tsp, 2.5 milliliters, of lime juice, then add more if you want. The lime will provide more of a contrast to the lemongrass than a lemon, which might mask the subtle flavor of the lemongrass. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Tips. 1. You can also add a stalk of lemongrass to a cup of hot tea while you're brewing it. When you're steeping the tea bag, tie a stalk of lemongrass in a knot and drop it in the hot water. 2. Slightly crush the lemongrass to get maximum flavor infusion. 3. I've used homegrown lemongrass leaves. If you do not have a lemongrass plant, you could buy lemongrass stalks from any grocer. 4. Best part of this recipe is that you don't need specific measurements of the ingredients. Just add more or less to suit your taste. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no.